This is the Doctor continuing the Gloomhaven playthrough after maybe at this point it's been a month or more absence. And it's because there are too many games that are coming out right now. First of all, there was this game called The Last Spell, which had a major update. And I was having a ton of fun playing it. It's still in early access. And I was recording a series of that. But as I was doing that, another game came out that's somehow even better, called Against the Storm. That is like the perfect game. It is literally like my platonic ideal of the perfect game. But it's also in early access, and I was doing a series, but I was not satisfied with my recording for that either, so I didn't upload that. Maybe I'll upload those, I'm not sure, I haven't quite figured it out. It's also shockingly difficult to make thumbnails for those games. Then the Pokemon game came out on Switch. I don't know why there are a gazillion bad reviews. I personally thought it was great. Haven't quite finished it yet. And then the XCOM superhero game is coming out by Firaxis, Marvel's Midnight Suns. And if it weren't for Firaxis Studios, I would just like automatically dismiss the game. But I'm willing to give it a shot. Plus, I'm sure the graphics will look incredible on this computer I have. That being said, there is a little lull here, and Gloomhaven does have an absurd amount of content. I doubt I will ever get even close to finishing the 95 scenarios at this rate, but you never know. You never know. So let's make some more progress here with this campaign. I don't even really remember what I was doing, except that I think Luke is getting close to retirement because he needs a body item, 2 small items, and a hand item. He has quite a lot of money. So let's just start buying you some stuff, Luke. Buy you a cheap body armor. We will buy you this heater shield. And we will buy you 2 cheap small items. Here, have a minor healing potion. Technically already have a minor power potion. All right, make sure you have different items, just in case that somehow matters. All right, and now you just need to buy a helmet. You still have 50 gold somehow, so donate a bit of money so we can build up the devotion. And let's just buy the cheapest helmet, horn helmet, why not? Okay, and so Luke has finished his personal quest and he is going to retire. He has no more motivation to go exploring monster-filled ruins. I love this mechanic, actually. I wish Battle Brothers, or at least in their sequel for Battle Brothers, there's something like this. And I'm also craving some more Battle Brothers. You never know, there could be more Battle Brothers content coming. But with all these other games, just too distracted playing all of them. All right, it took you a while, but at last you have amassed enough equipment to set up a modest shop of your own. You have no further need to slink around dungeons fighting for your life. That can be left to those you adventured with. Carrying your merchandise, you make for Gloomhaven's gates. Part of you will miss your fellow mercenaries, but before long your head is swimming with daydreams of becoming a real merchant. You're sure that they will find someone new to manage your inventory. Isn't this like, you know, when you retire in Battle Brothers, there are all these possible outcomes? I wish that mechanic were elaborated on more. All right, yep, so he's done, announced the retirement. Apparently, when Luke looks super happy, he tilts his head back and extends his arms in a bestial roar. And we unlock a new class.
After a phlegmatic farewell with one of the band's most determined mercenaries, you find yourself wondering if others may have shaped Gloomhaven's future, only to leave the city. You have heard of a town records building in the Coin District, but never visited. Deciding that it would be the best place to satiate your curiosity, you make your way to the large, circular structure in the heart of the district. Stepping through the arched doorway of the town records building, you see it houses a massive yet woefully understocked library. A sinking feeling takes hold of your gut as you take in the barren shelves. You don't want the memory of your departed colleague to die with you inside one of Gloomhaven's dungeons. With an idea brewing in your mind, you search for one of the record keepers in the library. It takes a considerable while, but eventually you happen upon a small man meticulously rearranging what few books are on the shelves. You waste no time relaying your great idea to him.
Okay, so this is town records. As far as I can tell, this is just a way of seeing stats on your mercenaries. So Luke retired. He did 398 damage, and he killed 49 enemies, which is very, very close to Chag. He's killed more, but damage is slightly less. I, of course, am the best at damage. He healed a ton. Wow, look at all that healing. Very impressive. All right, so
you want to start some sort of record of all the mercenaries who've moved on from Gloomhaven? The short, bearded man asks with a scowl. Sounds a little arrogant to me, but I'm sure I've got a spare record book somewhere in the stacks. He puts down his pen into the spine of the book he was inking and steps out from behind the counter at the front of the town records building. I'll be back in a bit. Don't steal anything. He gets in one more good scowl before turning and walking towards the back of the building, nearly tripping on his overly long robe multiple times. As he slips behind one of the many shelves of books, your attention shifts to the building itself. The town records building is a large, circular structure on the west side of the coin district. Built as a status symbol for the town of wealthy merchants, anyone who actually enters can quickly see that the massive library is woefully understocked. Some sections, such as the teachings and philosophies of the Great Oak, are reasonably full, but many others have just a handful of books occupying long, barren shelves. Perhaps this was why some of your merchant friends were so adamant about you taking a trip to the town records building in the first place. Recording your party's exploits creates more content to fill these empty halls. With this in mind, your thoughts turn to the open book directly in front of you, the one the clerk was working on. There are two texts on the counter, and it looks as if the clerk was in the process of transcribing the writing of one into the other. Looking more closely, however, you notice the titles are different. The complete book is titled The Rise of Human Civilization, while the other is titled The History of Gloomhaven by Dominic Scrim. Intrigued, you begin to read what he was writing. At some point thousands of years ago, humans stopped hiding in caves and began to form societies out in the open, erecting modest farming villages that eventually grew into the massive, sprawling cities we see today. Living out in the open was never easy, though. There were wars, both amongst themselves and with other races, such as the Valraths to the south. More troubling, however, were the constant raids from the more barbaric races of the world. Inox and Vermling tribes, who had no concept of peace and wanted only to kill and destroy.
I'll just insert some commentary here. Our master, Jaxera, is a Valrath. Also, Chag is an Inox. But clearly, not all Inox are just like so violent you can't reason with them.
Walls were always necessary, as were the armed men who guarded those walls. For this reason, the civilization of man grew and developed under a militaristic rule. Those skilled in warfare held the highest positions in society and governed from a perspective of keeping their charges safe from outside attacks. While this regime of strength kept the human race alive and functioning, it did stagnate the growth of other cultural facets of society. What the civilization lacked in culture, though, it made up for with rapid expansion and settlements spreading out from the north to every corner of the continent. This created a strong foothold to ensure that humans would continue to prosper and never again have to go back to hiding in caves. Best to start at the beginning, eh? Dominic now stands before you with a small amount of leather-bound parchment. I found this in the back. It should do well for your purposes, but I see you've found something as well. He shifts his feet a bit and hands you the parchment. Most people see Gloomhaven as some backwoods caravan stop, he says, in an accusatory tone. A necessary evil in the middle of a deadly wilderness. But I disagree. I love Gloomhaven, and I believe its history needs to be documented. I think this town plays a far more important role in the history of this continent than anyone realizes, and I'm going to prove it. Dominic flashes a brief nervous smile. and then grabs up the 2 books on the counter. But it's not finished yet. Not by a long shot. Come back later, and I might have more history to share.
Okay, that was some world building. All very good, and let's do a new mercenary now. So we unlock this class, the quartermaster class. He's basically super good if you have a lot of items in the shop. His whole gimmick is that he can reuse items over and over again. The thing is, we have some items in the shop. It seems like a lot, but it's really not a lot of items. There are like much more items in this. So he's like okay, but I actually am going to create a new mercenary. Whoops, come on, new. That is not him. I want to wait until we get some more items in the shop before we use the quartermaster. Instead, I'm going to go with one of the starting 6. And I am actually going to do the Mind Thief, which is arguably the strongest of the starting characters. Like I picked the Brute, the Scoundrel, and the Tinker, and those are not necessarily that strong. I'd say Mind Thief is the strongest, and then probably the Cragheart after that. They can all be viable, especially at like only +1 difficulty. But if you want to play higher than that, you kind of have to use some of these, like the Mind Thief shenanigans, and it's like you can win, but it's not as, I think, entertaining. But I will now pick the Mind Thief so we can be a little overpowered. You'll see just why this class is so absurdly good. And I will name you after Ivan, because he mentioned in a comment on YouTube that I picked the weak classes. I was like, you know what? You get the strong class. Okay, let's see. Implement of Light. Find the Sawbang axe and then use it to kill 7 living bones, corpses, or spirit. I could actually do that pretty easily because I do have the Skullbane axe. Complete 4 boss scenarios from the base game. Don't I have, can I not go back? Can I not go back? Really? Because I could have sworn, is that my unlock? Oh, this is a flaw in the game. I can't go back. I get, so when you're playing like on tabletop, you obviously don't know what the other person's like personal quest is. So in theory, you shouldn't like need to know what the other one is, but you're playing like, this would be a nice little quality of life enhancement because I'm like controlling all the characters. I know it's different than tabletop, but wow, okay. Anyway, I love this class. The Angry Face class is so fun, but 4 boss scenarios, who knows how long that could take. Implement of Light, on the other hand, is very easy because I literally have the Skullbane axe. You know what? Ivan, you probably won't be along for very long because I can complete your personal quest super quick, but yeah, I'm gonna pick Implement of Light because it actually seems like doable. Okay, let me just check. Did I? No, I had a different personal quest. Oh, I guess nobody else had that personal quest for the boss. The boss one probably would have been great to pick, but this way I can cycle, like from a like metagaming perspective or whatever, but this way I can cycle through the game a little more. Okay, I thought, how does the new mercenary mechanic work? I thought it was Gloomhaven will allow you to create new characters with a level equal to or lower than the... Why is it level 1? Huh? What? My Gloomhaven wealth is 2. Allow you to create new characters with a level equal to or lower. Well, equal to would be level 2. Maybe I have to click this? Oh, that's weird. I'm gonna pick Resilient. But why are you not like level 2 already? Hold on, I gotta test this. Okay, apparently it's just a UI issue. I did actually level up, but it's not indicated in the experience field. All right, level up. Or do I have to pick one right now? All right, I'm just gonna pick right away, and I'll explain this in a second. And I have 1 perk point. Let's just pick the usual consistency. That's just generally good. All right, so what's the deal with the Mind Thief? Why is this class so strong, at least as one of the starting classes? Because of 2 things. Number 1, well, 3 things really. There's 3 different things and they're all super, super strong. There's a particular combo called Scurry and Into the Night. You can use Scurry on the top to move. Movement on the top is rare, and this is move 3. That's a lot. And Into the Night allows you to go invisible. So you can move somewhere and go invisible. And neither one of these are burns. So that is really, really strong. You can use that to manipulate the AI. Number 2, this class has Perverse Edge, which is stun on the bottom. That's already pretty good, an attack on the bottom. And it's a stun. It generates frost. Then there's another ability called Frigid Apparition, which if you consume frost, you can stun again. So you can Perverse Edge to stun, and the next turn you use Frigid Apparition on the top to stun again. Also very strong. But those 2 would just make this class like good. What makes this class truly busted is this card, which is like clearly overpowered. It's called the Mind's Weakness, and it's an augment, which is like this class's special ability. Augment is basically a permanent buff, and so it just sticks around after you played it. And when you play this card, you get +2 attacks to all your melee attacks. Like, period. For the rest of the mission. Considering most of your attacks do like 2 damage or like 3 damage at the start of the game, that's not a burn. This basically doubles your damage. Like, I can do like 5 damage, right? But I have to like have a target adjacent to an enemy, which really is not that difficult to do. But on the Mind Thief, on Ivan here, you can get like 4 damage, 5 damage unconditionally. That's before anything else. That's what makes this class so crazy good. Combination of high damage, good control, and like the invisibility thing. So I am going to now do this. I think I might tweak the rest of the class a little more. Let's make sure to buy you some gear. The cloak of invisibility. The cloak of invisibility is basically a must. Oh, I can't even use the Skullbane axe. I don't have the money for it. Okay, well, let's buy you, Ivan, the cloak of invisibility. It's like too important. And I know you have to have a minor stamina potion. That's just like too useful. And then I'm gonna save up money to buy you the Skullbane axe. And I will specifically not go attack the undead. Why don't we go kill... go to the plane of elemental power. Yes, that seems smart. A lot of shielded enemies there. Maybe I don't want to do that. You know what? Maybe we'll go fight these earth demons and Inox and so forth. That seems like fun. All right, let me, let's do the sitting counter. I don't think I want to do anything else. So, sitting counter. You get word from a contact that there is trouble brewing down at the east walls and decide to investigate. What you find is a large contingency of the city's Savas workforce, the best builders you'll find anywhere, in open rebellion against the construction manager, demanding better pay for the specialized work they perform. This city would be a lifeless pile of rocks without us, one of the Savas yells. It's time we see some of its prosperity. The manager on the other side of the argument looks like a captured mouse, not sure at all how to get out of this situation. Well, I don't think we would have any success talking to the Savas, because we don't have a Savas in the party. That's a Craig heart. So the only other option is to go talk. Yes, talk to the managers. You know, we're not at all menacing. We got a giant brute, a shadowy scoundrel, and then, you know, a Skaven in the party. Can't just give them more money, the manager pleads. After some persuasion, though, he seems to open up the negotiation. Workers and management meet halfway and everybody seems content. +1 prosperity. That's really, really good. More prosperity. We can get up to Gloomhaven Wealth 3 soon. Get more items. That would be fantastic. Oh, I think there was one thing I wanted to do. The chainmail. Okay, I have a chainmail in my inventory. 7 to 8 equipped. How do I sell? Maybe I don't have the chainmail in my inventory. Oh, I already gave the chainmail to you, Chag. I don't even remember doing that. All right, good. You have the iron helmet. Yes. I'm thinking we're gonna need the iron helmet up here against these enemies. Make sure you don't get critted. All right, I'll do a little more inventory management and then we'll be ready to embark 21 minutes after the start of the video. Okay, I finished up the inventory management. Wasn't anything else myself or Chad could do. I'm actually saving a bit of money for the next enchantment, so I'm not going to do any more blessings like that. But I want to get another enchantment. So, but I also need to make sure Ivan loots a ton of money because he needs to buy that Skullbane axe. So, why don't we get to it here? Mountain Pass quests. There's going to be Earth Demons, Wind Demons, and Inox. Why were we going here? Something about a report about a dragon. So this is continuing the Gloomhaven quest chain, basically. So let's see what's going on here.
There is a certain shaking of heads that happens along with the mention of dragons, as if the person saying it can't even believe the words coming out of their mouth. Dragons don't exist, they say, but some giant winged beast has been sighted to the north. So you set off to see if maybe they do.
Road encounter. You're walking down the road when the sound of many wings pulls your gaze to the sky. Above you, you see a large flock of red birds flying southward. At that height, you figure a well-aimed arrow could bring one of them down to make a nice meal. Yeah, okay, so red birds. I've had this encounter before, so I was a little spoiled. If I had, like, I wonder if I had the, there's a class that specializes in archery, what would happen? But I don't have that class. So I'm gonna let them pass undisturbed. So the hint here is red birds. Yeah, that means they're drakes. So if you shot at them, they will attack you and you will suffer horribly. Unless you have that one class that is a range class.
Crag, the tallest mountain in the Coppernecks. To get there, though, you'll need to head through the northern pass, a narrow corridor that is known for frequent avalanches and other dangers. You tread carefully, watching high above you for any signs of an ambush. This wariness is what saves you from being crushed by a hail of boulders rumbling down the cliffside. You dive for cover as the rocks hit. Then look up to see a group of Inox emerging from a concealed cave to one side of the pass. They intended to kill you with the rocks, but your survival has only motivated them to pursue a more conventional option.
Indeed. Okay, what can we do? Straggler, take only long rests or loot a chest. There is one chest. I am very, very good at looting chests. Okay, this is easy. I'm definitely going to use my items during this scenario. So on Chag, fast healer. Your health at the end of the scenario is equal to your maximum health. I don't actually know if I can do this. I don't have a healer anymore. Ivan, kill a monster during the scenario by causing at least 4 more points of damage. Have 5 or more total cards in this. I actually think Dynamo is not hard to do on Ivan because of that absurd Mind's Weakness card. All right, let me go through and reorganize things a little bit. Okay, I decided to go with Plunderer. I'm good at looting chests, whereas I might need to take short rests. You never know. And then on Ivan, Dynamo, of course, and then Chag, fast healer. I actually picked up Eye for an eye, I drop warding strength for that, just to have a little healing. I don't actually know if I can like do it, but it's not a big deal. At this point, he's already got a lot of perks, so I'm not super worried. He's got everything that he like really needs. And wow, I could use more perks though. There are definitely some good perks here, but they're not critical. Ivan's the one who really needs perks. I dropped backstab for special mixture. I hope I don't regret it. Mostly so I have a little healing, a little poison. I feel like my mobility is fine. So let's get to it. A lot of hit points. 3 archers in the back. Look at that. Put their tanks in the front and archers in the back. Clever. Decently long scenario too. All right, I'm gonna have to think about this. Round 1. It's time to showcase Ivan's power. First, I will use the good old smoke bomb flanking strike on this normal earth demon. Pull him right here, stab it. Then Ivan is going to use perverse edge on the bottom to stun this earth demon. Look at how fast he is too. Then the mind weakness on the top to attack and do a gazillion points of damage. This earth demon. It should be close to dead, but not quite. And then Chag will finish it off, not with a burn, but with just the top of shield bash to attack. And the bottom brute force in case I need to move up and shield against all these archers. It's quite important I go pretty quickly because I can't have these archers targeting Ivan. He has, as you can see, 7 hit points. He has a glass cannon. So if he gets targeted, he dies. And that would be very, very bad. So I'm choosing Shield Bash mostly to go quick. I might use like Eye for an Eye to heal, you never know. Whereas I think I'm very, very unlikely to use the bottom of Shield Bash. So I'll use the bottom brute force, and then next turn we can stun this earth demon again, and then do some shenanigans to try to whittle down the archers. Maybe with a leaping cleave and then something. I haven't quite figured it out yet. All right, let's get this round started. Okay. The earth demons are not really doing much, but we're still gonna have to stun them. It's just common sense. And I will poison this thing. It's got a ton of hit points. Just makes sense. Wounded and poison. I don't think I need anything back. Let us use the bottom of Perverse Edge to stun the elite. It's a range attack, so it wouldn't get the buff from the Mind's Weakness, which is only for melee attacks. Alright. This Earth Demon is almost dead, but not quite. So I am just going to use the regular, the simple attack action. As long as I don't miss, we're good. Beautiful. Okay, so move 1, attack 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4 damage. So much. If I come here, I take an extra hit, but I would shield. Oh, range 3. Okay, range 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ah, neither of them can hit. Unless I moved here, which I would be foolish to do. So why don't we just move and get this gold? No reason not to. There'll be plenty more gold. Okay, don't need anything back. Okay. Round 2. So, Chag is going to use Provoking Roar and Leaping Cleave. He's going to leap through right here to disarm one of the archers. He'll take a few shots from the other archers, but it's fine. I will move up, special mixture poison this Earth Demon. Look at the hit points it has, and then open wound on it to start doing work. And then Ivan will move up and use the frost, consume the frost element he generated last turn from Perverse Edge, and stun this one. I'm just using Gnawing Horde to move, even though it has move 4. I'm gonna rest before going to the next room, so I'll get the card back, and clearly I do not need that much move in this particular room. So, this is gonna suck, these archers, but nothing we can do about that. So we're gonna jump over here. Disarm that one. If only I have wound on the disarm, it'd be so good. Don't really see that I need any potion, anything back right now. All the archers should shoot Chag since he is the closest. Give it a good stab. Good. Earth Demon Elite is going down. Let's move up 1. Should be plenty. Make sure to consume the ice. Look at that. 6 damage. Oh my god. 8 damage. How sick is that? I mean, that was admittedly a lucky +2 draw, but still, like, that damage is just out of control. Ooh, big hit on Chag, but he'll be all right. The disarm's gonna be annoying. But he can take it. Okay. Round 3. This is going very well so far. I'm gonna use the good old Duelist Advanced Thieves Knack combo, and I'll try to kill one of these archers. Then Chag is going to heal himself and then use Trample to finish off this elite Earth Demon. And then Ivan will go with Feedback Loop, Fearsome Blade. I mean, the demon has such a good chance of being dead. I want to make sure you don't actually get targeted. No, they're going to target me. I can take it. Kind of. In a way, I can go a little slower. Okay, I'm going to go like this. Thieves Knack Duelist Advance this way. I actually don't mind going a little slower. So they all target Chag. Which means... Well, I kind of want to see what happens there. Okay, we're going to do Fearsome Blade, and then... I don't want to use Feedback Loop. It's a move 4 on the bottom. That's a little too good. And I don't want you getting shot. Don't want to use Scurry. It's one of the few ways I have to do damage. Guess it's got to be Empathetic Assault. Because you don't need to heal if you don't get hit. Okay, so if I do this, do the Fearsome Blade to kill, and then move up. And if that, like, I need to make sure this Earth Demon Elite actually dies. That's pretty important. Then you can always trample this one. Okay, that seems better. Okay, so Fearsome Blade. Good kill. Well done, Ivan. First kill of the campaign. Move up, get yourself a little bit of the much-deserved loot. Too bad the heal is only self. You can't heal Chag over there. Chag, why don't you heal yourself? Wow, nice. Critical hit. Okay, I don't think you need to use the healing potion yet. Duelist advance, move up. I could not. Let's not use any consumables on the easy rooms. I think I've learned my lesson. Do I have any other big hits? Single out, yes, okay. So, Thieves' Knack. I'm not gonna bother using the Eagle Eye Goggles now, but I will next turn. Okay, I guess they will both shoot me, but I can take a shot or two, and the damage is too important to not do. Yeah, they'll shoot me because I'm closer. Ugh. But I can take it. Oh, right, that one doesn't have to move and check. Okay, I split the damage up. That's perfect. That was all planned. I knew that. I totally knew that. That was a professional move. I'm not quite as used to this game as Battle Brothers, where I can actually predict. And this game is like absolutely predictable, or 99% predictable. So, okay, anyway. Round 4. I'm gonna gamble and try to kill both of these archers this turn. And the way I'm gonna do it is Flurry of Blades, Sinister Opportunity, mostly because I have to do something else on the bottom. A Flurry of Blades with the Eagle Eye Goggles should do pretty good damage here. Then Hostile Takeover and Feedback Loop. I'm actually gonna Hostile Takeover the Inox Archer in the back. That will set up a nice skewer here on Chag. Let's see how this works out. Okay. Well, should be able to kill at least one of them. And we have advantage here. Nice. Got rid of the miss card. Ooh, and a crit. This is looking very promising. So why don't we move all the way up? And I'm not going to use the bottom of Sinister Opportunity. There's no point. Just moving to get close to the objective. Oh, I move right here. I can't move there because Chag needs to take that spot. Skip the rest of that movement. Hostile Takeover. Okay, that's not great, but so one of them might live, but we'll be okay. Overwhelming Assault. I'm gonna push. Just skewer. Pray for luck. Nope. Ah. Alright, so I'm gonna take another shot here. Oh, I guess he's gonna shoot. Right now we can use the potion. Why not? This one's gonna shoot Ivan, but we're fine. Oh. It's attacking at disadvantage, so it missed on me. And a -2 on Ivan, so it did no damage. Beautiful. Got lucky there. Long rest here. Then play the last 2 cards for round 5. That's pretty easy. Oh, wow. Okay, well, let's do the old scurry. Pyro? Nope. That sucks. 1, 2, 3. I think it's gonna shoot me or something. Do I go invisible? Who do I want? I actually don't mind if it targets Ivan because I'm going to long rest on Ivan anyway. So I'm not actually gonna go invisible. Then Juggernaut, move on the bottom. Oh, what am I? Okay, that was just a misclick. That is when I rerolled. I was like thinking unstoppable charge, obviously to attack, and Juggernaut move on the bottom. That was just a misclick. So that's when I restart, when I misclick stuff. So I will redo the turn. Okay, let's do it right now. Juggernaut, move, and unstoppable charge to attack. There we go. Well done, Shag. Eliminate that archer with extreme prejudice. Okay, what card do I burn? Most of these cards are really good. Don't want to burn special mixture. Smoke bomb could definitely come in handy. Don't want to burn sinister opportunity. I need... Well, I have singled out as a slow initiative card. Do I burn open wound? I don't know, there's quite a bit of movement left. I'm a little nervous. Special mixture is like the weakest card, but I might actually value it here. I do have singled out, so I'm gonna burn sinister opportunity. I won't be able to do the manipulation with the move, but I got plenty of other ways to do that. I think I'll be all right. Okay, round 6 is gonna be very easy. Long rest, and not gonna open the door. That seems like it would be a horrible idea. Huh, maybe I do open the door. Usually you want to use a Mind Thief to open the door, like I put my characters back here, use a Mind Thief to open the door, go invisible, and do stuff next turn, but... what cards? I'm probably not going to use Smoke Bomb. Flurry of Blades could be good. Special Mixture, just heal on the top. I know it's 1 point, but can't use anything else, so... 1 point of health is 1 point of health. Some value. Get that gold, and then I'm gonna get ready for next round, which will actually be important. What do I not need? I want to keep eye for an eye. Probably Shield Bash. The top of Shield Bash is real good though. But I don't want to get rid of anything else. Everything else... I could get rid of Skewer. I don't know how much more value I'm going to get out of that. There are Wind Demons here, though. So I'm going to get rid of Shield Bash. I think I have enough stuns and other stuff I can do. Okay, I don't want to get rid of my cards that lets me move, just because pretty big map. Fearsome Blade could be useful. I'm not sure I need Empathetic Assault. Like, I don't plan on taking damage. Okay, this is going to be a critical round. Round 7. Since I don't know what's through that door, not sure this is the most optimal way of doing it, but this is what I'm going to do. Use Gnawing Horde and Hostile Takeover, do some damage, control something melee, that's pretty good. Then Shag is going to move in with Juggernaut Brute Force, tank some hits and position himself for next turn. And then I'm going to go super slow. This is why I always like a low initiative card for a Scoundrel. Go super slow and then just throw some daggers. And next turn I'm going to go all out. All right, that seems smart. Let's check out this room.
With the path blocked by the avalanche, you enter the cave to face your aggressors. Inside, you see a network of passages leading deep into the mountain. Perhaps they would be worth exploring once your foes are dead.
3 guards that are moving a lot. They have good initiative too. And then Wind Demons, which are gonna move 3 and attack range at 1. So I don't think the Wind Demons can actually hit me. Okay, so I'm not gonna buy. I could attack, but I would have to use my invisibility cloak. Is that worth it? Oh, how am I gonna deal with all these traps unless I push them? I have an ability called Fearsome Blade, which pushes 3. So I might actually want to use my invisibility cloak. Because if I don't, these guards are gonna come up and I'm never gonna get through these traps. I could jump over them. I have abilities to do that. And the invisibility cloak is very, very strong, but I know what the last 2 rooms are, and I still have my good old combo of Into the Night Scurry, which I can abuse in the last room. This seems like a good turn to use a cloak. The cloak basically, I'm trading the cloak to kill one thing and clear some traps, which I think is worth it. Yeah. Let's mobilize that one. Cloak. Then end my turn. Let's let everyone else move. These wind demons are gonna be very annoying. Oh, okay, it can see me, but drew a -2. Got quite lucky there. Huh, maybe we can use the air, the skewer, somehow. I haven't quite figured that out yet. Yep. Oh, interesting. Huh. Okay, I have literally no way of jumping over. Which is kind of a problem. Let's do a brute force, because why not? Do I need Juggernaut? These things don't necessarily hit that hard. So no. Gonna keep the card and not burn it. Minor stamina potion, no, don't need that. Okay, I changed what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use to gain an advantage on Flurry of Blades. And then single out. I don't see what the poison actually accomplishes here. Okay, it's almost dead. And next turn we have the wing boost to jump over and do shenanigans. Alright, this is also a critical turn. Let me think. Round 8. This is a very, very tricky round. Wind demons tend to be very, very fast. And these guards have a variety of cards. Some are fast and some are not. If I had a slow card, I would actually consider going very, very slow on the initiative on everyone. Like in the 80s or 79 or whatever. Don't forget, Ivan's invisible. So as long as he doesn't act, enemies can't target him. And it's very important that he doesn't get targeted. Because it would be super bad. He would just like die. So what I could do, or my plan now is we're gonna try to go kind of slow. Thieves, Knack, Duelist, Advance, a good old combo on myself. And then Ivan's gonna use the Fearsome Blade to push one of these guards through the traps. Should do enough damage to kill at least one of them. And Feedback Loop is just like a card to use. I'm not too worried about that. And then Skewer, you never know, we might be able to use the air if the air elementals don't consume it. And Trample to do some damage if Skewer doesn't work out. So I'm expecting the air elementals to pick a card to go super quick. They might consume the air, they might not, but hopefully they'll go so quick that they can't target us too badly. That is not great, but I can use up the air so they at least don't do like an absurd amount of damage. Okay, let's start with a Thieves' Knack. Good. I think I can kill this one. And then this air demon elite should target me. It's gonna hurt, but it won't be the worst thing. Battle axe, what does that actually accomplish here? Not much. Got too much armor. I like this. I want to try to make sure this air demon elite dies. Okay, that's respectable damage. Do I need anything back? No. Ring of Skulls? No. Okay. Feedback loop. I'm gonna eat a big hit from this Inox guard, but I can take it. Here's some blade on this one. Should be a guaranteed kill by pushing him through 2 traps. Don't think I need any potions back. Okay, this is a critical turn. Use the Boots of Striding to make sure I can move into position. Just don't miss, Chag. Don't miss! Yes, Chag. Good old Chag. I always rely on you. And it consumed the air, so the air elemental can't target 2 enemies. I love it. That was a good turn. 4 damage on me. I can take that, no problem. -1. I keep getting -1s on Ivan. That's great. Okay, this room has been mostly dealt with, so we can do some fun. Perverse Edge and Scurry on Ivan. Perverse Edge to stun, Scurry just to move around. On Chag, Provoking Roar, Overwhelming Assault. We can push this guard into that trap, do some more damage. And then I will go for the Open Wound Flanking Strike, and I'm going slower so I can be sure to get the adjacency bonus. Okay, Wind Demon, not really doing much. The guard, shield, poison, not really a problem. I'm just gonna push you into that. And I'm going to disarm this one, so... Actually... No, I can't stun you because I need to make sure you get pushed in there. You're a perfect target for me to try to get that perk, the Dynamo perk. So... Well... I can't stun it though. Maybe I did mess up a little bit. Well, let's come here to get the loot. Yeah. I mean, whatever. And then attack this one. Hey, that actually did 1 damage because of the Mind's Weakness. Such a good card. 2 busted. Don't forget, I have to loot a chest. So let's move. Do I move here or do I move here to loot? Because this arm's not actually gonna do anything. Probably just gonna skip that other loot pile. Okay. Oh, I can push him back here. That seems smart. Push him towards the objective. Okay, flanking strike is just better. Standing here would be very bad, so why don't I come flank the wind demon. Inflict a wound, so it'll tick down hit points. Wound is very, very good. I just need to do 2 damage to this guard and it's dead. Alright, this turn is pretty easy. Eye for an eye just to go fast and then unstoppable charge. I'm gonna do it in this order. Okay. When I move up, unstoppable charge for the big hit. Well done, Chag. Then move up here. Actually, I might loot, so nah. No, Into the Night is too valuable. I'm gonna do that trick. So this is perfect for Into the Night. Oops, I did it the wrong way again. So I gotta down here. This is perfect for a long rest and then an Into the Night shenanigan. In case this doesn't kill the frost. Oh, look at that. We'll stun it. I love it. This is why the Mind Thief is so good. Okay, now I think maybe it's time to get rid of special mixture. Although it would help complete, like the poison might actually be needed to complete the objective. Flurry of Blades is too good. Do I get rid of Thieves' Knack? Just to... I don't think I have any loot cards. I need to loot that chest. And I don't want, okay, I guess it's gotta be Thieves' Knack. I won't have that combo, but I think I'll be fine. All right. Duelist advance to kill you and then move up. Seems smart. Long rest on everyone else. Don't miss. Good. Smoke bomb to move on to the chest. What do I get? Loot's wand of what? Doesn't even tell me. Alright. Okay, what do I not need? Maybe it's time to get rid of overwhelming assault. No, I think it's time to get rid of brute force. We're towards the end of the mission. Maybe it's time to get rid of eye for an eye. No, I might need that heal. I think I'll get rid of brute force. I don't think I'm getting that much value when I can just stun everything in the final room. Okay, we are pretty close to the end, so I don't need Gnawing Horde's movement anymore. Okay, I know there are a couple gold piles, but the priority is to win the mission, and then I will figure out how to loot the gold. Okay, it's time to use the Into the Night Scurry trick, And then I am going to go with Juggernaut. You know what? I'm gonna use up Skewer. I might need Juggernaut next turn. I don't know how far I'm gonna move. Overwhelming Assault on the bottom. I can even loot this gold here. And then I am gonna go super slow with Single Out Open Wound. I don't actually expect to attack anything. It's just, wow, Flurry of Blades. Might be able to attack something. Oh, but then I would have, I needed to make sure I go slow is the thing. So the idea is you put Ivan here with Scurry to move up into the night to go invisible. Enemies can't in the door. Enemies can't do anything. We're all too far away. Whatever enemies are in the last room, they can't attack. They're all gonna pass their turn as long as I go very slow. Then next turn, I'm gonna burst into the room and like burn up all my consumables and stuff. So it's more important for me to just not take any damage. I need to go very, very slow. So Single Out, you just use the top of Special Mixture, like move 2 or Single Out, top of Special Mixture to heal. That's probably better. Get some value out of that Special Mixture. Ooh, I even get a free attack. Sweet. All right, 1 damage, but 1 damage is 1 damage. Wait, why am I... Oh, did I not pick the cards in the right order? I talked extensively about like the 86 initiative. Ugh, okay, hold on, we're gonna fix that. All right, I redid the turn up to the point where I fixed my initiative to be slow. So now I go invisible in the door here with Ivan, and then the wind demons and so forth will do their thing. But they can't do anything to us. I'm a little worried about how slow Chag is. Okay, I have a new plan. A very cunning plan. The Earth Demons are stuck, but the Wind Demons are not. They're gonna come through and attack me, but that's... maybe I shouldn't have burned Sinister Opportunity. Having a second slow card would be so good right here. Like, otherwise I just kind of pass my turn, which is silly. I suppose I could do Flurry of Blades, try to do a little damage. All right, I'm gonna have to figure that out. All right, if only I had another super slow card, because I'm fully expecting the Wind Demons, they can fly. So you can just go right through Ivan, come over here, then they'll be separated from the Earth Demons. We kill the Wind Demons quick, and then we can take our time doing whatever we want to the Earth Demons. But unfortunately, this does not, because I can't, I don't have a slow initiative card, kind of stuck here. You're gonna generate air, okay. Well, move 4, attack 3. So no matter what, they're gonna be able to get attacks off. Nothing I can do about that. But it's very important they actually... Move 4, attack 3. Move... Wait, are these Earth Demons doing a range attack? Wow, range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1. Huh. Well, that's not good. And then he's gonna pull Chag up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Chag's gonna get hit for no good reason. Bah. Is there anything I can do to like? I can't get attacked like multiple times. That would be monumentally bad. I'm gonna drop a skull ring. That'll distract. One enemy. Doesn't seem very good. Okay, I gotta think. I cannot think of a solution, unfortunately, where Chag doesn't take a whole bunch of hits. He's not gonna be able to do his story quest or whatever, the mission. But it's fine. It's totally okay. What is it called? Battle go, I think. So what's gonna happen is the Wind Demon Elite is gonna come here and then attack and pull Chag through. And then the normal Wind Demon is gonna come and pull Chag again. At least at that point, Chag can like attack and do damage, because this Earth Demon Elite's gonna like immobilize him, which is going to suck. But if anyone's gonna take damage, it might as well be Chag. He can take it. And as for me, I thought about coming up here to block, but that would actually cause a problem, I think. Like, first of all, the Flurry of Blades is not doing anything. Like, it'll do some damage against this Earth Demon, but that's like, whatever. I don't even care about the Earth Demon. It's these other two Wind Demons that's gonna be the problem. So, I'm thinking what I actually do is just run back here, get the gold, and then I am going to use a potion for next turn. I'm going to do a flanking strike, so Flurry of Blades to get that advantage. Yep. Oh, +2. That sucks. Okay, -1, that's alright. Good. I'm gonna take another big hit here and a mobilization, but that's fine. Very unfortunate that the Earth Demon drew its range attack. Alright, now what do we do? Wow, look at that damage. I can stun something. The question is, what do I want to stun? Probably the Earth Demon Elite. I'm not going to be invisible anymore. And then I'm pretty confident I can finish off that regular Wind Demon. So I'm going to start working on this Elite. Do I want a card back? No, I'm going to use Frigid Apparition. Unstoppable Charge. Yes. Oh, fantastic damage. And let's burn the bottom of Juggernaut. Low on health here. And these are hard-hitting enemies. This is a perfect time. Alright, Flurry of Blades, Flanking Strike on myself. Frigid Apparition, and then... I could burn the bottom of Hostile Takeover. And then a Provoking Roar just in case something doesn't survive. No, I don't think that's necessary. A Trample and an eye for an eye, I'm thinking. Oh my god, those Wind Demons! Too quick! I did not expect them to like do that. Good thing I have the Juggernaut up. Okay, I can take it. I can take it on Ivan. Ivan can definitely take it. Let's move up. Flurry of blades. Gain advantage. I can drop my ring of skulls here to make sure that flanking strike applies to both of these enemies. This is the turn for the battle axe. I don't think I need to poison these. Nice. Wow, double kill. How impressive is that? Okay, and the Earth Demons move 3, attack 2. Not feeling the need. This mission is 1. We can take our time. No need to get crazy here. Oh. Wow, this one it moves 3. I can just move out of the way. Frigid Apparition. It's a bit of a waste of a stun, but... Perverse Edge is range 2. I'm gonna use the minor stamina potion to get Perverse Edge back. So I have to stand like here. Actually quite important to keep the big and stunned. We'll see if we can't manipulate things for Ivan to do I even need long rest here? Provoking roar, leaping cleave. Yeah, but I can stun both of them, so why not? Oh, that's annoying. Immobilize, target all enemies within range 3. I don't think the disarm actually like does anything, because those aren't attacks. Well, I can leaping cleave, so I could use the Warhammer stun them both, but I don't really think I need to do that just yet. Probably gonna short rest next. I suppose I would have prevented it from healing 3, but not a big deal. Okay, what card do I not need? Now is when I think I don't need single out. Oh, he's a lot of damage. I don't need smoke bomb. I'm not gonna use smoke bomb. Okay, let's long rest here. And I'm gonna do something that seems a little weird. I'm going to discard the mind's weakness. I don't need to do that. Okay, never mind. I have plenty of cards. Sometimes you can discard this so that when you long rest, you get it back. That's a way of like extending the shelf life of your cards. But it's not necessary. Oh, I don't need a long rest here. Short rest. Doesn't really matter what I burn. Provoking roar, and then eye for an eye seems good. Going to do the 1, 2, 3. So flanking strike, open wound. Doesn't really matter at this point. I already won. So move 1, attack 4. That's annoying. I'm gonna disarm this one. Probably just have the poison it. Don't need to go invisible. What's the point? Yeah, I'm not getting this fast healer. Without Luke to heal me, just not gonna happen. Might as well get provoking roar back. Disarms are always good. Okay, let's see. Might actually need feedback loop. Don't need fearsome blade. Special mixture. Ah, that won't do. Single out would kill this thing. And then I can use special mixture to poison the last one. Provoking roar. What can I even use on the bottom? Doesn't really matter. Reverse edge scurry. Okay, let's see. Miss, that's fine. Oops, I'm gonna come here to loot. Arm this one. Oh, wow! I was not expecting Shag to do so much damage. Okay, I have one enemy left. Let's see what we can do to set up a perfect kill. Okay, I'm going to move here. Intentionally not loot that because I want Ivan to do it. And I'm not actually going to use single out because I have a really good chance of drawing a +1 and killing it. I'm gonna just do it like this to set up for the kill. If I do the Eagle Eye Goggles, I can't kill it because at most I would do 6 damage. Yes, this is actually perfect. Okay. What card does Ivan have to try to overkill? Perverse Edge. 3 attack, add 2 attack and gain for each negative condition. I'm too afraid to disarm it. Do I have a muddle somehow? I don't think so. Alright, I might not be able to do the quests on Ivan either. That's quite unfortunate. Unless I drag this out even longer. Because the idea is if I feedback loop and then use a burn of Perverse Edge, I could do it. But then what if the skeleton like ends up killing it? That's okay. You know what? I am going to try to farm the experience a little bit more. Into the night to loot. Frigid Apparition. Okay. That's fine. Just start burning cards like crazy. Because the scenario's over. Doesn't matter. Prevent you from healing. Not going to do anything. Because anything I do is gonna kill it. Yeah. Wow. Might as well stun it for even more debuffs. Okay. Doesn't matter here. I'm going to short rest. Sure, burning the night, whatever. And then I'm gonna do perverse edge feedback loop. Try to get that overkill going. So, feedback loop. If you end the movement in the same hex you started, perform Muddle. So we do like this. Now this Earth Demon Elite has 3 debuffs, and then perverse edge, 12 damage. Wow. You seen that much damage before? I certainly haven't. Oh, right, I forgot about the loot pile. All right, well, whatever. I lose some gold. Completely forgot that that would drop a loot pile, but it's fine. It's just 3 gold, not a big deal. I think we missed 2 loot piles. This is a pretty easy scenario.
And demons doing together, and so far north. You rifle through their belongings, looking for some indication of their motivation. All you find is some crude scratchings referencing a voice. You glance toward the cave. There may be some clues farther down the tunnels. To the north, Icecrag Peak looms large in the distance. Still, you feel something calling you to explore the cave. Not audibly, but there is a subtle and powerful urge. You look down at the Inox's scribblings. A voice. Yes, somehow that sounds familiar. You can almost hear it yourself.
Okay. Was able to complete the battle goals for Ivan and myself, but too bad we couldn't do it for Chag. I mean, there was no choice. I couldn't have picked the use no items. Like, you need items, and it's so much fun to use items. And, you know, Chag's a tank. He's going to take damage. Without a healer, he's not going to be able to heal back up. So sometimes you just can't do the battle goals like you see here, and that's perfectly normal. I did the most damage, of course. I'm actually a little surprised at how low Ivan's damage is. Usually Mind Thief does tons of damage. Let's see. Looted 6 gold piles. I was trying to get him more gold. Yep. And lots of EXP, which is great. Want him to level up. That last hit, though, that was pretty busted. 13 damage. Alright. Echo Chamber. Icecrag Ascent. Okay, well, continue to Echo Chamber, return to Gloomhaven. I always like to return to Gloomhaven. I don't mind the road encounters. Plus, it's good to go back and buy some stuff. Making more progress on the scenario. Excellent. Okay, let's just see what the next 2 missions could be. Icecrag Ascent. Alright. And then Living Spirit oozes rending drakes. I don't want to do anything with a Living Spirit because of Ivan's quest. Actually doesn't leave. I can't. Oh, I can do this. I could go to Icecrag Ascent, fight the drakes. That seems scary. All mercenaries must escape through the exit. Definitely seems very scary. Maybe the plane of elemental power might be a better bet. Maybe even go do this side quest now. I'm feeling a lot better potentially about the side quests. But we will have to figure all of this stuff out, including the level ups, in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Until next time.